Find out how to get your microphone from sounding like this to sounding like this. Don't forget, I stream Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and Saturdays at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So be sure to catch me on Twitch. By the way, don't forget to sub. Don't forget to sub. We're doing a $50 giveaway at 100 subs. Subscribe to Streamerology. Hello, it is the DBSS, the Dibs with Streamerology, and today we're going to be showing you how to set up advanced microphone settings. This is how to get the microphone to sound similar to what mine is like currently, how I have mine set up. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Now keep in mind, this is for more advanced microphone settings itself, getting the studio type sound. We're also balancing out some EQ type stuff. The Bad Merc doesn't have the same setups that I do, but his microphone still sounds really good and crisp and clear. So stay tuned for another video with basic settings for microphones by the Bad Merc. This is for more advanced settings, and this does take time to set up. It's more of a dedicated, you're trying to get a certain sound on your stream or videos. That's what this video is for, to help you get the same sound as I am getting from my quadcast currently. Just to let everyone know as well, this works with any microphone. It could be like a $30 microphone, 60, 70, 80, 150, just like this quadcast here. It doesn't need to be with a name brand microphone. The point is, it still works with any microphone, and you can do this with any and every microphone possible. Just getting a microphone period will always be a major upgrade over a headset mic that you might use with an Xbox or PS4 controller. All right, the first thing I want to show everyone is the filters that I actually have in place right now on my microphone. These are going to be more advanced filters, and this also involves some plugins that I have. So you can see here, this is the plugin I'm using. What this plugin is doing is it's removing background noise, so you don't hear. I have several fans running. It is summertime where I'm at right now. Recording this video, it is summertime. I have I have 3 fans running, and when I stream, sometimes I even turn on an air conditioner in the background. This feature right here helps block those background noises. So I will show in the description where to get these plugins for you, but these are the plugins that I use personally. You can see here I have FFT size, it's set to 2480. I have the check mark on the Reafir 0x compatibility mode. I have the edit mode to precise, and I have the mode set to subtract. You want to turn off all your filters except this one anytime before you stream or make a video, and you want to hit this automatically build noise profile background. What this does is you check that off just for maybe 10 seconds. It picks up all the background noise while you're quiet, and then you uncheck that. You can see this red line here. These are the background noises that happen during the recording of this. These are all being blocked out right now. You can't hear my fans running. That's what this red line represents. So that is one of the filters I use. I also have a de-esser because I slightly have a wisp. So you can see here on the de-esser, I have it set to make my SH, TH sounds less harsh. So th, thi, sh, China, she. It's like adding a pop filter over your microphone just to help out with any of those TH sounds. If you have a harsh TH sound, this helps reduce it. Once again, this is a Reacomp plugin. This is my de-esser. You can see here I have attack set to 3, release set to 100. Ratio 2.0 to 1, knee size 1.0 decibels. Low pass is 4068, high pass is 5000. RMS size 5.0. Now, what I would recommend when doing this, if you're going to be using a de-esser like this, you need to play around with the settings some. They're not going to be drastically different from mine, but they're going to be unique to your environment and your settings. Play around with these settings. All of these filters are going to be the most time consuming of this entire setup. And that's just because your noise, your voice, your sound is specific to your background. If you look in my room is unique to where I live. This room is unique to where I stream, and I have set these filters to balance out my sound specifically in the room I'm in right now. So when you're doing these filters, you have to keep in mind, you have to play around with them. You have to get them just right. You have to record yourself in OBS. So right now you see me recording, you got to record yourself, listen to the noise, do a mic check. When I first originally did this, I read creepypasta stories to myself, and I would just read a paragraph and I would play around with the different things. So for example, you know, I might be doing my compressor and I might be like, all right, compressor is 3.5 to 1. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2. I would go read a small snippet of a creepypasta and listen back to it to see how it sounds. So moving on, you can see here I have my gain set to 4.90. Once again, you have to play around with this. You have to listen to yourself after recording. These are the basic Audio filters you should have is gain, noise suppression, compressor, noise gate. These are the very basic, and I'm sure Badmerk will go more in detail with some of these, but you have to play around with these sliders and get it just right. Play around, see what they do, and try to set them correctly for the sound that you want. The next thing I use is Voicemeeter Potato. Now I'll put the link in the description down below. I'm sure a lot of you, if you're into streaming, if you're into YouTube videos, whatever your hobby or passion is for content creation, you probably heard of Voicemeeter somewhere before. This is a digital version of XLR, of the Go XLR. It is very annoying to set up. It is frustrating to set up. Others might find it easy. I had a pain in the butt with it. If you want me to make a video, I'll do my hardest, my best, trying to explain all this to you. Now you're asking, do I need Voicemeeter Potato? No, you don't need the potato version. You don't need the banana version. Any single one of the voice meters will do. All of these programs are 100% free just for this. So just for your microphone, you can see here, this is where I get that studio-like sound in my microphone. You click the drop down, choose MME, microphone, HyperX, Quadcaster, whatever yours might be. You also can choose your outlets. I've chosen headphones. And now what you can see here is I have this red square here. This is what gives me that sound. This is what gives me that studio sound. It's going to be changing as I move it. You're going to notice it. So, I mean, you can play around with this and get different sounds. You can get different sounds on your microphone and figure out where you like it. I like it positioned somewhere around here in this little area down here to give it that feel, that studio type sound. And this is one of the key components. Now you're gonna see here, so when I had A1 active, I could hear myself speaking. It was weird. Make sure to uncheck A1 because then you won't hear yourself unless you want to hear yourself to hear what it sounds like. That is A-okay as well. Now I have B1. B1 is going to feed through to my main audio source. That's where you're going to hear it on stream and for videos. So the next thing I wanted to show as well for this video is EQ. EQ is super important. EQ is super important. And it balances out everything. This is where you balance out everything. Now I have an Asus ROG Strix as my motherboard. And it comes with this amazing program called Sonic Studio. Now I would check your motherboard. And some of the motherboards have different programs that are extraordinarily similar to Sonic Studio. So please make sure, double check what your motherboard is. And if you don't know how to do that, we will show you here real quick. All right, so to check out what motherboard you have, go down to if you're on Windows 10, assuming you're on Windows 10, go down the bottom left and you want to launch the run. Once you have run open, you're gonna type in msinfo32, press enter. And what you'll see here is a list of my hardware. This is showing everything that I have built into my computer right now. And you'll see down here, it should be, boom, baseboard product. You want to check your baseboard product. As you can see, I have an Asus ROG Strix X570-F gaming. Now, any of the ROG Strix, a lot of them are compatible with Sonic Studio 3. And as you can see here, it's a wonderful program. I have it turned on. It does affect my microphone. I have noise reduction, volume stabilizer, voice equalizer, and caster enhancing, which is very nice. It works with OBS, overwoof, and export. If you don't have one of these programs or it comes with your motherboard, it's compatible with the motherboard, do not fear. What I would recommend is finding EQ programs. Now, I haven't used a lot of these. I used one with a friend, helping them set up their microphone, but you're gonna have to go with the flow on this one. So the one I helped with a friend was the Equalizer APO. I helped them use this. Some of these cost money, some of them don't. I just Google searched free EQ software, and it was the third or fourth option down. Looks like it's the fourth option down. The 7 best Windows 10 sound equalizers to improve your PC audio. So this is what I used. We connected it with the microphone. And then what we did was we raised certain variables within here. This is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to have something that can kind of do a mixer like this and connect it, make sure it's connected to your microphone. So you choose the microphone as the hardware. And then in any of these EQ programs, the main ones you're going to be looking at is 1K, 2K, 4K, and 8K. Anything between 1 through 8K, that is your voice's sound. This is just how to equalize it and make it sound not hollow. That is your natural voice. That is the human's range. This is where you can see I raise those up here. I raise them to about a 9 or a 8 in this area. You can raise them to 10. But what this does is, without these, people might say your voice sounds hollow. That's where you kind of have like, it's hard to describe if it sounds hollow. You'll hear it if you record it. It does not sound natural. But if you listen to yourself without the EQ programs or software, you're going to hear that hollow sound. You'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. The main thing is to play. Once again, you have to play with these. So do 1K, 2K, 4K, 8K. You can play with these other ones as well. You could turn it on and off while you're recording to see what it sounds like. It may be very slight, but we're going to turn it off. Right now, this is me talking without the Sonic Studio 3, so you can hopefully hear a difference right now. I'm going to turn it back on, and now that it's back on, you should be able to hear a slight difference in my voice or the microphone. Hopefully you can pick that up, but it is there. So you can boost the quality of any microphone to as high as you want using these techniques and these different programs here. And that's what I did with my HyperX Quadcast. This works with any microphone. Now, keep in mind that even if you get like a $2,000 microphone or something like that, if you're not doing anything with music or anything in an audio type studio, you don't need to worry about the super expensive gear. Any microphone will do, even a Quadcast. I love my Quadcast. It's very nice. It has a great quality to it naturally at a bass. It has a really nice bass quality. But regardless of the microphone, it doesn't matter how cheap or expensive it is. If you don't tune it or set it up properly, it's not going to sound as good as someone who takes the time to do so. Keep in mind, we'll be doing another video with the Bad Merc here. He's going to show you an easier way to set up your microphones. Everything that I showed you is time consuming. You have to do this on your own. You have to record every little bit, every little change, just to hear it and see if you like that sound, if it sounds good to you. This took me a long time to set up, and I'm talking months. It took me months of adjusting, playing around with it, getting it just right to how it sounds now, which I think it sounds good. I personally think it sounds fantastic. By the way, don't forget to sub. Don't forget to sub. We're doing a $50 giveaway at 100 subs. If you enjoy this content, if you find it useful, if you want more information in the future, how to set up your stream, how to customize it, and if you want ideas for creativity, subscribe to Streamerology. We are here to help you. Don't forget, I stream Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time and Saturdays at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So be sure to catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/thedbss. I hope this video helped everyone out. I didn't show you what to do because there are no copy paste settings for this. Everything I showed you is going to be customized for your background, for your surroundings, for that microphone. You have to, it's something that everyone has to do, and they have to set it up themselves. If I could, I wish I could show you a way to just copy paste settings in there, but that's not the way it works. Unfortunately, if you want to do the more advanced, and you just have to do it. If you want a microphone sounding like this, you have to go through those things. You have to adjust the sliders and make sure everything sounds nice while listening to yourself over and over. So hopefully these components, the things that I've showed you, how I have built this microphone sound, I hope that helps you out. If it does, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any questions or anything about streaming, let us know. If not, just drop by and say hello. You guys certainly help us out when you give us a thumbs up, when you say hello, or just anything in the comments. It's helping us as well. If you guys don't mind, we definitely appreciate the comments, the thumbs up, and that support. We thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and happy streaming.